So while I was recording the last episode, I actually made a little bit of a mistake. We went through and we looked at the rookie report. We looked through all of that and, saw how the rookies, were doing, across the NBA. Saw a lot of great stuff. However, I was going down the list and I was confused as to why I didn't see a lot of our hashtag ad players because they should be considered rookies, correct? All of them besides AJ McNeil, at least, should be considered a rookie. But you know what? That's not the case. For whatever reason, 2K is not considering them rookies, or at least not putting them on the rookie report. So as I went through and started to manually look through, through the stats, I started to see that most, if not all, of our hashtag ad players really are getting playing time. And, a lot of them are doing pretty well. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put those stats across the screen right now so that you guys can see all of that. That way you guys can see how your players are performing up to this point in the season. So we start off with Dean Bean, who for some reason has not played yet. But I do feel like that's going to change very, very soon. He just hasn't had a path to playing time as it stands. Tristan DeRoca, who, as you can see, 5.3 points per game, 4.9, almost 5 rebounds a game, and a half of an assist, almost a block per game in 16 minutes per. Vinicius Cruz played almost 12 minutes a night. 4.5 points, 2 rebounds, almost an assist per game. Our boy AJ McNeil, who was picked up as a free agent, has played in every game for the Clippers. He's playing 26.5 minutes per night with almost 8 points per game, over 2 rebounds and 2.5 assists per. DJ Howard, who will be taken on in this episode, as you can see, in just over 14 minutes a game, 4.3 points, 3.7 rebounds, almost 1 assist. Zay Carter, who I believe was our highest draft pick, he's almost at 19 minutes per game. Almost 8 points a game, 4.2 rebounds, 3 assists. He's having himself a good season. Ming O'Neal, who's another guy you'll be seeing today, will be taking on the Lakers. Almost 20 minutes per game. He's got 6.3 points, 6.1 rebounds, and an assist and a half per game, and a block per game. I actually looked at his stats earlier and had it on per 36, so I got a bit confused. Nick Baker, who we saw perform in the last episode, he's been doing very good off the bench in these last 14 games for the Pelicans. My boy's got 5 points a game, a rebound and a half, and an assist and a half, and only just under 10 minutes per game, so not bad at all. Draco Thompson, who had that bad injury in Summer League, is back, and he is getting playing time now. 4.5 points per game, over a rebound, almost an assist per game. Corey Haggerty, who when we looked in the last episode had not gotten any playing time yet, but in the last 5, as you can see, he's been getting about 7 minutes per game. He's got almost 3 points per game, half a rebound, half an assist, half a steal. Benny Blaze, who ends up being our highest scoring hashtag ad player so far, 22.5 minutes per night. He's got 10.5 points, almost 2 rebounds, and over an assist per game. He's having himself a good year. And then last but certainly not least, Kyle Chuha, for some reason, has not gotten playing time very much yet, but I do see him having a path to a lot more playing time in the near future, hopefully. And now that we've seen that, of course, like I've told you guys, I've been working on a ton of hashtag ad player models to add to the 2025 draft class and beyond. Whether it's the 2025 class that you want to be a part of, or free agency, or maybe a future draft class, whatever it is that you want, I will make sure that I make it happen. But these are a few of the extra hashtag ad players that I've added. Of course, there are many more models that I'm working on, and there's a lot more that I've added to the game that you guys have already seen, but I just added these few. If there's anything out of these guys that needs to be changed, please let me know. Whoever submitted these hashtag ad players, feel free to let me know if you guys want anything changed. And of course, another thing that we're going to do in this episode is I'm going to go through and we're going to look at the scouting report, and we are going to start scouting a lot of your hashtag ad players in depth, because out of the entire 2025 draft class, I only kept 3 real players. There are literally 3 real players that I kept in that class, from real life, and that is Cooper Flagg, Arias Ace Bailey, and Dylan Harper. Those are the only 3 that I kept. All of the rest are going to be hashtag ad players. Of course, there's 64 picks. That means that 61 hashtag ad players will be part of the 2025 draft class. Maybe a little less than 61, because I don't want many of you guys going like late in the second round. So maybe we'll reduce that number to like 40. That way, you guys are going in the first round, and then at the very latest, early second. But in today's episode, I'm going to do things a little tiny bit differently, because this season, I want to get enough. I want to get a lot of you guys as hashtag ad players, on screen in these games so that you guys can see how they perform. And so what I'm going to do today is we are actually going to not simulate too far into the season, right off the bat in the beginning here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to play against the Hawks, who have DJ Howard, and then I'm going to play against the Lakers, who have Ming O'Neal. So what I'm going to actually end up doing is playing about half of each of these games. I'm going to play the second half of each of these games so that you guys can get a look at your hashtag ad players. We will, do the super sim, in the beginning of those, and you guys will be right there along with, right along with me, watching how that unfolds and everything, and then we'll jump in the second half or, thereabouts and, play the game so that you guys can get a good look at, your players and how they perform on the court. And then, of course, a few other games that I'm definitely going to want to play. Of course, we've got a hashtag ad player, Tristan DeRoca, that's in Cleveland. We've got Benny Blaze in Minnesota. We've got hashtag Corey Haggerty's in OKC. As you guys saw, he actually is getting a little bit of playing time now. We got Draco Thompson that's in Phoenix. We got Jaden King in Seattle. There's a lot of hashtag Dean Bean with Philly. A lot of hashtag ad players around the league, and I want to play a lot of those games. Vinicius Cruz with the Celtics, so we'll definitely be playing the Knicks. I was going to play the Knicks in this episode. However, I knew that, in order to play them, I would have to go past the trade deadline, unfortunately, which is something that I don't want to do quite yet. So that's why, obviously, we're going to play the Knicks, at the end of the season here, because that's the only game, I believe, that's even available to play against them, for the remainder of the schedule. So I'd have to actually simulate all the way up to the end of the episode, or at the end of the season, I'm sorry, just to play them, which, I don't want to do yet. So, but we will definitely be playing against Zay Carter and the New York Knicks, very, very soon. But yeah, what I'm going to do is I'm going to simulate up to this January 8th game against the Hawks, then up to the January 10th game against the Lakers. We're going to play about half of both of those games in this episode, and then I'm going to simulate right on up, right before the trade deadline, because I want to take a look around the league and see if there's any moves to be made. I also want to take a look in the next episode at moves that are being made by other teams. And also, if you guys like this idea of us, playing like, half of the games or, part of the games and simming through, doing the super sim for the other parts of these games. And, that way you guys get to see more teams and more, of our team on the court against different squads. Let me know, because somebody suggested that in the comments, and I think it's a really good idea. Shout out to whoever that was. I don't remember exactly who it was, but somebody had said, like, I think you should super sim, part of it and then jump in if the game is close. Whoever that was, man, great idea, and a big shout out to you. Also, one more thing I just want to throw in there real quick. If you have not seen your hashtag ad player yet, that does not mean that I have missed it or that I'm not working on it. It's just that right now I've got 113 hashtag ad players that I have to add into our series here. And, but I am working on it. I've got a lot of these models either created or partially created. And, a lot of the times you guys are asking me to, give them certain attributes. And so, as you guys know, I have to go through, step by step and make sure that I've got the attributes perfect for what you guys are telling me you want your player to be like. Anyway, we are going to go ahead and simulate up to this January 8th game against the Hawks. As you guys can see, I accidentally simulated a couple of these games, as I was actually going through and making some changes in, for, our prospects and things like that. I simulated a few games by accident. As we actually beat the Jazz, and we handed the Dallas Mavericks only their 6th loss of the season. They were 30-5. Up to that point, we sit at 11-22. Let's go ahead and simulate up to this first game that we're going to play against DJ Howard and the Atlanta Hawks. Trae Young, DJ Howard, all those guys. So as soon as I start simulating, I get a trade offer, and Gary Trent Jr. from the Lakers in exchange for Gary Payton and that 26 first-round pick from the Thunder, top 3 protected. A lot of people want that pick, man. A lot of teams want it for some reason, and not 100% sure why, because the Thunder look like they're on the, they are actually getting better and better as these years roll along here. But again, all these trade offers that are coming in, I want to leave this to you guys before the trade deadline. This episode here is going to be very, very important in the comments. I'm going to need you guys to let me know in the comments if there are any trades that we've seen offered or trades that you think, would make sense for this team right now. And here we are. We have made it to this January 8th matchup, the first of 2 matchups that we are going to play today in this episode. This one against the Atlanta Hawks. Definitely going to be an exciting game, hopefully an exciting game. And like I said, we are going to super sim, the majority of this. And look at that. DJ Howard's actually starting. Do they have they might have an injury or something going on, because I thought that, hold on, let's look at the roster real fast. Let's see. Yeah, they do have Christian Wood. He's not injured. Let's see here. But they're not starting him. Maybe they're starting him over Jalen Johnson. No, we just saw that he's not starting at the 4 either. So they have DJ Howard starting and Christian Wood coming off the bench. And listen, hey, you know what? God is my witness. I have not changed any of this. I have not gone in. I have not done anything as far as, manipulating anything. This entire season, you guys have seen everything happen. It's all unfolded in real time. I have not done anything. The only changes I made before the season started, while we were still in the off season, was a few of our hashtag ad players did not get their rookie contract signed, and I signed them to the team that made the most sense. Trae Young, DeJounte Murray, DeAndre Hunter, Jalen Johnson, who was a former Badger, back in Atlanta now, and DJ Howard is their starting lineup. Let's get into this and see how we do in the sim for the first half. All right, so here we are at the tip-off. I guess we'll do the tip against DJ Howard, and we actually won it. Yeah, well, you know what? Let's go on this first drive here and see what we can do. Holland. Oh, what a beautiful three-pointer to start it out. And I'll give them a chance to respond, and then we'll go into the super sim here. Ron Holland starting it off strong, and DeAndre Hunter, nothing for him there. And I'll pause it here, and we'll go into the super sim. So here we are in the simcast. We'll just leave it at normal for now. I think I'll probably speed it up a little bit. Yeah, let's speed it up a bit here. Because we're going to, no, not fastest. We're going to definitely go to the second half. And we are up right now. Okay, they came back. Oh, they're making a comeback here, especially in the second. Whoa. Okay. The Hawks definitely making a bit of a comeback here. They've got the lead. Wow. Now it's a big lead. Okay, now we're in the third. So let's go ahead. We're down by 17 points. 17. All right, let's continue at normal for a minute, see if we can get it a little closer than that. I would like to come back a bit here. All right, we're down by 11. Let's see if we can make a little bit more of a push here. All right, there we go. 6-point game. Going into the third quarter, 6-point game. They outscored us 42-22 in the second quarter, but we have outscored them 19-9 here in the third quarter. Let's go ahead and jump right into this one. Hardy inside. Hardy's got 20 points, 2 rebounds, 1 assist. And that's another assist there for Collier. Beautiful job so far. Same play to Hardy. Give me a screen here. Inside. Very nice play to the cutting Claxton. He's got 8 points in this one. Another good assist for Hardy. Beautiful job there. DJ Howard staying with him. Very nice job. Ron Holland cut. Oh, you gotta be there for that. Holland's having himself a great game too. Oh. Jesus. And now back to a 9-point game. Last time we played this team, they blew us out, and Jalen Johnson gonna pull from 3 and hit it. Oh man, I don't remember him doing that in Louisville. Collier getting by. Oh, what a beautiful pick and roll. Rookie to rookie, and the Hawks are going to take a timeout. A pick and roll with Collier and Holland. And we cut it to a 10-point game. We got to make something happen here in the second half, boys. Down by 12 with time ticking away here in the fourth. We need something. Oh, Grady did. Why do I ever doubt him? Why do I ever doubt this man? He is just a walking, talking bucket of a man. Simply can't miss from the outside. We may be able to go 2 for 1 here. If we... Where was the defense at there? I tried to go ahead with Neesmith, and he didn't do anything. The hole for the last shot. I've been in the gym practicing with our guys. I hope it's showing a little bit here. Oh, Josh Christopher. My man he is, I'm telling you right now, man, that dude right there as our sixth man has been another one of those revelations. He can hit those. Woo! I was about to say, that's a standard shot from the logo for Trae Young, but he misses that one, and we are going into the fourth quarter, only down by 10. Real quick, though, I want to take a look at the box score for a lot of reasons, but mainly I want to see how my boy DJ Howard is doing. So looking at the box score, DJ Howard, he's only got 2 points, but he's only taken one shot. He's got 2 points, 8 rebounds, and an assist, and 2 blocks. Okay, I'm actually really starting to like the idea of playing these games that are just like one half or one quarter or something like that. I'm really starting to like that a lot, to be honest. Give me that screen. Grady inside. Oh, okay, it's a foul. Okay. Whew. Thank God, because it looked for a second like that was just going to be a straight block for A.J. Griffin. Here we are catching another beatdown from the Atlanta Hawks. And Hardy going all the way in. Oh, my goodness. This man posterizing Vezenkov. He just does it all the time. It's a Hardy party finally here in Louisville, boys. Oh, beautiful steal. Get it up to Grady, and he almost gets the and one. But what a steal by Hardy, and Grady is going back to the line again. We've got Claxton back in. Oh, my God, it's not going to matter. DeJounte Murray. Back to a 12-point game. Oh, my God. Grady Dick. Hey, listen. You, my guy, you are just... I don't even know what to say anymore. I don't know what to say about this man anymore other than he is just a baller. He's a shooter, and... I think our defense is what needs a lot of work. That's what we need. We need better defenders because we seem like we can score. You know what I mean? We can score points. That's not a big issue for us, but as you can see right there, we just can't defend very well. Let's try to make something happen. Hardy, you got him, baby. Oh, no. No, that's just the way the game's been going. That's the way this game has been going, man. It really hit. Yep. Collier with another double-double. 16 points, 10 assists in this one. What a legend. Take it all the way, baby. Oh, you're going to foul the injured man like that? And as you guys can see, the Lakers, who we are going to be taking on very, very soon, are at 500. 17-17, even with Ming O'Neal. My defense, like personally, has been just next level bad. Like, horrible. Get it to Holland, baby. Get inside. Oh, my God. That man he is so talented. Just makes things happen when you don't even think that there's anything there. I just can't win tonight. I can't do it, man. Everything is going wrong. Oh, my God. Ron Holland! That one was not wrong. Ron Holland from way downtown. My goodness. Why? Ron Holland. Oh, this man just does it all. He does it all. Oh, get in there, baby. Jaden Hardy with a beautiful move to get to the inside. He's got 26. And now I see he's injured as well. I just saw the little cross next to his name. That is not good. That is not good. A minute and a half left. We're down by 8. And no, DJ Howard is there for the putback. DJ Howard just destroying our hopes and dreams. DeJounte Murray, such a good defender. It's crazy. Claxton inside. Very, very good job, but that's only 2 points. That ain't going to do it. That ain't going to... Yeah, oh, come on now. We need a steal, like, immediately. And yeah, that wasn't good. That was not good at all. And Hardy is injured. That is such a big problem for us. Oh, and that's not going to go. And yeah, that's game. That is game. They'll just dribble it out here. And that's it. We'll just let them dribble it out. We lose by 10 to the Hawks, man. This team has our number. They blew us out last season. And yeah, I'll be honest. It's just, oh, man, it was tough. They're just a tough team that just fights all the way. We were only down by 6 when we came into the game. We lost the game by 10, and we were down for most of it, to be honest with you. But Ali LaForce, going to see what Trae Young has to say. But to be honest with you, man, there were still very, very good takeaways from this game. You know, Ron Holland played his ass off. Great game for him. Hardy, as usual, just putting up numbers. And but we'll take a look at the box score, and then we'll play the Lakers. So looking at the box score for this one, Ron Holland, I mean, he did his thing. He's shooting almost as much as Hardy is these days, which is a good thing. 30.7 boards, 5 assists and a steal. Hardy with 28, 3, and 3. Grady Dick had 18 points in 18 minutes. I don't know why he didn't play as much, because I have him, you know, scheduled to be playing a lot of minutes, you know, off the bench. But then you got Collier with another amazing double-double, 16, 2, and 12. That's just phenomenal in my book. 10 and 15 from Claxton. Josh Christopher in double figures. And then you see on the Hawks end, DeJounte Murray just crushed us, 36 points, 6 rebounds, 3 assists. Trae Young with 26. AJ Griffin had 16 of his own. Jalen Johnson, former Badger, 15. Christian Wood with 12. And then DJ Howard had 4 points, 9 rebounds. He was 2 of 2 from the floor, though. Like I said, they don't run a lot of plays for him, but when his number's called, he does his thing. So great job for him.